Mozambique, Senegal, Tanzania, Mauritania, South Africa, Ethiopia, and Morocco. All these countries have one thing in common: huge gas reserves. This means an economic boost for these nations, but often at the price of an environmental sacrifice for neighboring communities, particularly in coastal ecosystems. Faced with this complex balance, the demand for environmental justice is gaining ground in Africa. Civil society players are mobilizing themselves in Nigeria, an oil-producing country where several legal actions have been taken against multinationals. Our correspondent in Abuja, Hugo Yuwana, followed their discussions. Take a look.
The right to a safe environment for every Nigerian is guaranteed under the Section 20 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Despite this, the myriads of ecological challenges in the country have been a source of concern and triggered advocacy by various stakeholders. Access to justice is made stiff by lax environmental laws, a lack of independent judiciary and judicial institutions, and an absence of will to enforce compliance of legal provisions.
We must understand that we are part and parcel of an ecological formation, of which, if the other side of it is destroyed, we have also destroyed ourselves. If we don't have trees, we are going to run out of ability to breathe oxygen, because without carbon dioxide there won't be oxygen. If you don't have water, you have nothing to drink. If you pollute your air, you are going to die slowly and most likely very young.
According to the Rise for Bayelsa, a global campaign that aims to highlight the environmental and human damage caused by multinational oil companies operating in the Niger Delta, about 40 million liters of oil are spilled every year across the Delta. In 2012 alone, 16,000 babies died there within the first month of their life because of oil pollution. These numbers have risen over the years. This is just one out of the many damages caused by ecological disasters.
It was a big mistake for Nigeria to abandon the economic pathway it was pursuing to now delve into the petroleum business and forget about everything else. That is what has destroyed Nigeria. The biggest problem now is the divestment. It's a move by international oil companies to leave the Niger Delta and take their profits, either move offshore or go back home. We need to have a clear regulation, a clear policy and guideline about what divestment means and how it can be done.
Ecological health-related risks are becoming a major concern in Nigeria, with diverse environmental problems such as air pollution, water pollution, oil spillage, deforestation, desertification, erosion, and flooding due to inadequate or no drainage systems at all, caused mostly by anthropogenic activities.
The oil business in the Niger Delta has been the greatest polluter of the environment of the Niger Delta, and so by extension the pollution of Nigeria. They pollute the air with gas flaring. Some of us are actually living dead, but we don't know it. So we just fall down any moment and die.
Today, Africa is facing multiple ecological challenges. All of these resulted from the actions of entities that have seen the continent as a sacrificial zone. According to a report on the struggle for environmental justice in Africa, written by environmental activist Nimo Bassi for the Independent Media Institute, a mere 1% of the labor force in the extractive sector in Africa are Africans. A mere 5% of investment in the sector is in Africa, and more than 85% of the infrastructure for fossil gas in the continent is for export purposes.
I see this ecological justice as a conversation that's supposed to drive innovation through the community lens and even understanding the indigenous people, because that is the only life or only way we can be able to, restore our ecosystem and make our ecosystem work for the people and the planet.
We are an ecological think tank. Our major focus is knowledge generation and sharing. I think we've made a lot of progress because communities are clearer about their demands and clear about how to protect the environment. The only challenge is that the transgressors are also sinking their claws deeper or try to avoid accountability. And this is where we're focusing, that nobody should escape accountability.
Indeed, various communities in the Niger Delta states, Akwa Ibom, Rivers, Bayelsa, etc., farmers, fishermen, and individuals have tried to get justice from the erring big oil corporations. One of the cases took 13 years before justice was served, but yet nothing has been done to compensate the individuals from the host communities. Nimo Bassi, HOMEF's director, remains focused on ensuring the speedy implementation of the various court rulings involving the erring big corporations and the host communities via his forum, Polluters Judgment Roundtable, which offers a glimmer of hope in the quest to get environmental justice in Nigeria.